Hydration is key today. What's up guys, welcome to another video. So it's Saturday today, it's my last training session of the week. It's definitely been an up and down week in terms of my training this week. Started off amazingly on Tuesday with deadlifts, getting a new rep PB on that, which I will show you in a minute. But then Thursday basically didn't happen, so life got in the way. It was my sister's birthday, we went out for a meal and that sort of thing, and I didn't really have time to train, although to be honest, I don't know how productive of a session I would have had anyway, just because Tuesday literally destroyed me. So I was just feeling so fatigued and wiped out. I don't think I would have had a very good session anyway. So we took it as a rest day. So I'm feeling pretty fresh for today's session. Saying that, I'm a little bit hungover. So I haven't had any alcohol for 2 weeks since coming back from St. Ives, because I've deliberately wanted to focus more on my diet. But it was a works leaving do at work, and we ended up having a night out. Didn't get into about 4 in the morning, so yeah, here I am, a little bit hungover, having to go and squat. And seeing as last week after I squatted, I came home and had an absolutely savage migraine, I'm a little bit apprehensive about squatting today, hence having a ton of water. But we'll see how we get on. I need to have my pre-workout meal now, and while I do that and while I get to the gym, I'll show you Tuesday's deadlift session, because to be honest, it was a banger. So I'm in a little bit of a catch-22 situation here, where I want to take some pre-workout because I'm extremely tired from last night. But obviously with all the alcohol that I consumed last night, my kidneys and liver have already taken a bit of a battering, and taking pre-workout is probably just going to exacerbate that a little bit more, and I don't really want to get further kidney damage. But I am really tired and want to have a productive training session, so yeah, hence the catch-22 situation. But I think the lesson to take away from this is just don't drink alcohol. Fuck it. If he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies.
Oh, so that gym session didn't go how I wanted it, but it went how I expected it to go. Went in feeling pretty crap, obviously, but I thought I'd just be able to power through, get it done. But yeah, to be fair, I managed to get all of bench done, even though that was feeling pretty grim. But when it came to squats, just I wasn't feeling good at all. I got to 200 kilos for 3. Probably could have done 207.5 for 3, but everything just wasn't quite feeling right. I was getting a little bit of pain in my hip and just feeling quite unstable and tight and just generally quite grim. So I decided to cap it there and just allow myself to have a little bit of extra recovery going into next week. But yeah, it really got me thinking. And I was having a chat to Matt, my coach, throughout the session and just talking about basically me going out and stuff. Obviously, I haven't gone out for like a few weeks because of not really been drinking since I've come back from holiday. But something that I've realised is alcohol just reacts really bad with me in terms of training. I mean, it reacts badly with most people, doesn't it? But I find for me in particular, I do get a really bad inflammatory response from it. And generally when I drink alcohol, just sort of casually, or when I binge drink, my training sessions suffer because my joints are more painful, and therefore I can't sort of get into better positions with the various movements that I do, and I just run the risk of injuring myself. So really, I just think I need to have a word with myself about how much I really want to achieve 700 kilos as a total, because if I really want to do that and I want to take that seriously, I can't afford to be going out and like binge drinking like I did last night and staying out till 4 a.m. It's not to say that I can't ever drink again and, you know, at social events have a couple of beers and just call it there. But yeah, I don't really have that sort of off switch. I'm a bit of an all or nothing kind of person anyway. I've got quite an addictive personality. Luckily, I've never been addicted to alcohol, so I don't have that sort of issue. But I know when to actually stop, and I don't sort of crave it like all the time. But yeah, definitely I am that sort of personality where it's like all or nothing, and I like to stay out and have a good time. Ultimately, I just like to have a good time. So yeah, I just need to get better at saying no and just like chilling and having a couple of drinks and just leaving it there and just having a good time just with a couple of beers. Next week as well, it's my mate's wedding reception that he couldn't have during COVID, so I'm going to be travelling down to Kent for that. So again, that's an opportunity for me to sort of put my money where my mouth is and not drink excessively, because, you know, there will be lots of drink and people will be having a good time, and it's easy to get caught up in that and just stay out really late. But I'm going to try and just really limit myself, especially because I will be training the next day like I did today, and I just don't want that to hinder my progress, because I'm really I really want to get that 700 kilo total. That's sort of, you know, I've got my mind focused on that, so that's something I just need to do, because yeah, alcohol really doesn't have a place in your diet if you're trying to achieve strength goals. When I'm in Kent as well, I'm actually going to be looking for a gym to train at on the Saturday. So my mate's wedding reception's on the Friday, and then on Saturday I'm going to train and then head back up to Bristol here. So if any of you are from like the southeast region of the UK and you know good gyms around there, let me know in the comments or hit me up on Instagram or something and let me know, because I'm going to be looking for a gym to train on the Saturday. So yeah. As for tonight, I'm going to have a little bit of a cheeky takeaway just to make myself feel a little bit better. I'm not going to get anything that's like too bad. I'm going to treat myself to some Jamaican food, because there's a Jamaican place not too far from here which just does incredible food. So I'm going to get some like jerk chicken, some rice and that sort of thing. Just a little bit of comfort food to have tonight before really refocusing myself next week. So let's get ordering. Hello. That's the one. Thank you very much. Cheers, thank you. Woo! I cannot wait to get into this. So I'll quickly run you through exactly what I've got here. So we've got some pepper steak here, that's like the main bit here, with some steamed vegetables, some coleslaw, some rice and peas, some jerk chicken, some boneless jerk chicken, which is literally unbelievable. Got some mac and cheese, which I've already had a bite out of just because I couldn't help myself, and that is unreal. Got a beef patty, got a saltfish fritter, got a couple of dumplings, and a festival. So I'm probably not going to eat all of this now. I'll probably have some leftovers because there is a hell of a lot of food here, but I cannot wait to dig in, so let's do just that. It's proper jerk chicken as well. Scotch bonnets, the lot. Ooh. Good though.
Later.
Alright guys, so I reckon it's probably close to bedtime for me because today has been a little bit of a write-off really. Probably gonna finish up this food actually before I go to bed and take some supplements. So I'm going to take my omega-3s and my multivitamins to try and get some sort of health into my body, seeing as there wasn't a lot of health going into my body last night. So yeah, it's been an interesting week of training. Like I said earlier, the start of the week's been really good and it's kind of progressively got worse. So half of that is my fault because of the drinking, but half of that is just life and I couldn't really go into the gym on Thursday. So hopefully next week there will be a little bit more structure and a bit more routine. Obviously I am going to be going down to Kent next week, so hopefully I'll be able to find a gym on the Saturday. I like going to new gyms anyway, so that won't be too bad. Hopefully they don't mind me going there and filming. But yeah, as for this video, I'm pretty much going to wrap it up here, I think. There isn't a lot more that I'm going to add. So it's been a bit of a, weird one, I suppose. It's just been, most of my videos are just me documenting me training, but there hasn't really been an overall discussion point. Maybe I suppose the alcohol was the discussion point, the fact that I don't react well to it and I just shouldn't be drinking, but it is what it is. Hopefully next week is a lot better when I have a bit more focus on the diet and that sort of thing. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Anyway, please leave it a like. Apparently it helps the algorithm, something like that, so if you could leave it a like, that would be amazing. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Peace.